guys. So hopefully everybody's doing good today, and we are going to talk about the motor that I'm using. Ouch! No brand motor and its temperatures, and how the hell my BMS shut it all down. So here's the thing. As I was running my bike on a wrench test, I had originally done 44 miles on my old settings and my old controller. So in other words, I wasn't able to do any settings with my old controller. Now with the Kelly, I am able to pretty much tweak anything I want. So we did, as I mentioned earlier in my previous videos, first it was 50% motor, 50% battery. Then we did 85 motor, 85 battery, which to me it's high for the QS205 version 3. It's nothing. It's just, dropping a bucket of sweat, if I might say, or use that expression. But for this motor, again, I don't know what the operating temperatures are for this motor. It has no brand. It's not a QS. It's just somebody in China put it all together, and they say it's our motor. We're not going to put a name on it, but it's our motor, and we're going to sell it. Right? It was cheap. It was good. Still is good. Right? So, long story short, we ran the motor at 170 degrees at the end, and again, my battery cutoff was 65 volts, and my battery cut off at 68. So it's kind of awkward because the way it shut itself off was that completely everything died, right? When I say completely everything died, that means my headlight, my tail light, and my bike, right? Here's a thought that I have, right? I believe this is went through a steady red light. Jesus Christ! I believe that the bike shuts itself off because of the BMS. Now, why am I saying BMS? I'm saying BMS, the battery management system, because the battery was at 110 degrees, which it is extremely warm for battery. The first thing, the way you kill your battery is by heat. And if the battery is really hot or hot to touch, let's just say 110 degrees. It's out there. And so if the bike is 170, the controller is 50, and the battery is 110. That's a lot. Saying that, I believe that the battery management system had shut down my bike because I wasn't at 65 volts. I was at 68. That means that would give me 3 more volts. That's about 10 more miles, which it would actually work with my calculation, because that would give me about 40, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 44, 5, 6, 48. So actually 4 miles over. Interesting. Shit, I just don't. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, 10 miles over, 48 miles. Anyway, but I think the 85% power and also the 85% current on the battery, it was a bit too much for the very last drop of the right, I think the battery at one point it caught up and it says, "Well, I'm so depleted, and if we continue riding like this, it's gonna be a disaster, and I won't be able to, go for it." So anyway, now, why do I say it was an issue with the battery, right? So we all know my weak points are few or many. The front wheel wobbles, which I found out is going to cost $230. The rim with shipping and handling off of Alibaba, not Alibaba Express. So that's $230. Then the battery is a weak point, and the motor is weak point. That's three things. These are like really an emergency that have to get it done right away. The battery performs very well. Okay, maybe it doesn't perform at the level that I am desiring it for, but it is performing very well for the entire season. And I believe if let's say, I will probably set my controller at 68 volts, but I never, and I'm going to underline this, I never do continuously 37 miles in distance. Okay, I'll do 12 miles and then I get on a ferry. And mind you, 12 hours is a really long time to be gunning full throttle all the time. And so it's 37 miles because what I do, just check the temperature, which is barely 2 minutes. Stop on a traffic maybe for 1 minute, meaning like traffic light. for that reason, I mean, it's even harder on a motor to stop in the traffic because everything now is staying warmer because there's no airflow. When I'm riding, I have airflow on a rim. So why do I say it's the BMS? Well, let's just say when I wanted to charge the battery, I plugged in my good charger and my cheap charger, right? That originally came with the bike. And my cheap charger, I was like, maybe that. I took out my good charger, I plugged it in, and mind you, I was at 68 volts, right? All of a sudden, the indicator, the battery voltage monitor is showing me literally 84 volts. So I'm saying, what's going on? So that's when I took the side panels, and I literally got to the battery. I was like, holy shit, this battery is so hot, it's not even funny, you know. And I mean, that was literally my first word out of my mouth, hot. I didn't say warm, I said hot. And again, I used the temp gun, and it told me it was 110 degrees inside that battery. That's pretty tough. I inspected the battery, it wasn't swollen. So there was this, it's not a myth, there was this rule that if you ride the bike for, let's say, that long, or even for 12 miles, or you came off of a ride where your bike or your battery didn't have the time to come down and cool off, you should never ever start charging it right after you stop the bike. Okay, and I think this is a pure example of exactly following that rule. I came in and I wanted to see what was going on with the bike, right? I was like, oh my god, did the motor die? Did I blow it? Did I burn it? Whatever happened to it? So as I plugged it in, the charger automatically is 84 volts. It was just steady 84 volts. The monitor was going from 68 slowly up to 84. So it's funny, and comment down below if you know what the hell that means. When your battery, when you plug it in, it is depleted, but it shows 84 volts. I think from the heat it was showing 84 volts. And I you know what, I don't know. I think the BMS completely shut it down because of the heat and the abuse to the battery. Should anybody do that to their batteries? No. But the reality is, this battery, I don't think, I mean, look, I can't. Now, if I say it's okay, I'll lie to you guys and I'll lie to myself. No, if it's hot, there's no way that's good for the battery or the motor. So saying that, I think the BMS did its job by shutting down the bike. And again, I didn't do all the way to 65 volts, I did to 68 volts. That only tells me if I take it easy, if I only do, let's say, 30 miles an hour or 25 leisure riding, I really would not have a problem. But again, guys, make sure you don't charge your bike right after you finish your ride, because that's exactly what happens to the chemistry in the battery. It's just crazy. The BMS is just, out of whack. So that's that. And this traffic is crap. And I got this guy from Amazon driving his van with the signal on. Oh my God. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and I'm thirsty. And I'm talking. Anyway, I'm going to make this video short. 11 minutes is already long enough. But anyway, so yes, I believe 100% that my BMS shut down my bike, which is great because it did what it was supposed to do. When it's overcharged, when it's undercharged, it's supposed to shut it down. My overcharge is actually 90 volts, so I could put it at 85 because the highest I've charged it was 84.7. And like I said, the good quality charger stops at exactly 84. So I don't like the charger that originally comes with the battery. It's crap shit. But whatever, it is what it is. I use it pretty much every day when I use the bike, and it was fine. It did what it had to do, and that's what counts. I'm happy that I know when I'm standing. What would I do? I will probably do 90% on the motor and still leave it at 85 on the battery. It's still a lot. I mean, I can. No, I don't want to do 90 because I might lose a little bit more range. I don't want to do that. So I'll keep it at 85 on the battery, and I'll keep it 90 on the motor. Should I do that? So, well, let me try 90. I'm gonna try 90. That's what I'm gonna do. So what's today? Wednesday? I'm tired. Today's Wednesday, August 10, 2022. So Friday is my last day. Plan is to take the bike this Friday, which it's either going to be exciting or it's going to be extremely tiring. I don't know. Yesterday I was tired. Today I was tired. It's just hot as hell. It's ridiculous. Yesterday was 95. It felt like it was 105. So the entire week was just like that. It felt like 105, but it was 90. It was 95. So it's tough. That's why I'm exhausted, and I didn't ride my bike. I was doing the settings, all kinds of things. So, but right now I'll do. You know what? I'll leave the 85. It's might be my sweet tooth. It might be my sweet tooth on the bike. I don't think I need more power on a bike, to be honest with you. And I don't want to bring the bike or bring the motor to higher temperatures. So we'll leave it at that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy all my videos. I see lots of guys interacting. There is lots of plans ahead where we're going to do different things. Also, comment down below what is exactly you want to see, because I know you guys want to see the projects, but it's kind of like funny when I start doing a project, I really want to pay attention to what I'm doing, and I hate doing videos while I'm doing something that is really important to me. Changing a tire or changing a tube, or that's not interesting for me to videotape that. It's just useless, needless to say. But I know you guys said, like, yeah, we want to see how I do my mods and things like that, and I try to record as much as I can. Of course, you guys requested a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago for me to shoot a video on a GoPro when I'm riding. I did that. Everybody enjoyed it. I really didn't get a great feedback, but again, the people that asked me for the video, they watched it. So I'm happy. I'm pleased with that outcome of those videos. I have few of the same videos on Instagram, so everybody can, catch up to what's going on. And it's satisfying to me, just like it is to you guys. But anyway, subscribe, comment down below, leave a like, and tell me what you think and what is it exactly that you want to see next on the channel, besides all these settings and Kelly controller and battery and kind of hiccups here and there. Until then, folks, be safe and ride safe.